Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 251, The Red Balloon. The sun was setting, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. Sarah sat on a bench in the park, watching the children play. She was tired both physically and emotionally. It had been a long day at work, filled with stress and deadlines. Sarah was a graphic designer and she loved her job. But lately, she felt like she was losing her passion. The designs she created no longer seemed exciting, and she felt trapped in a rut. She wished she could find a way to rekindle her creativity, but the spark seemed to have gone out. As she watched the children, a young boy approached her. He was holding a bright red balloon, its string tied to his wrist. He looked at Sarah with big, curious eyes and asked, "Do you like balloons?" Sarah smiled. "Yes, I do. They're beautiful." The boy giggled and, without a word, held out the balloon for her to take. Sarah hesitated. "Are you sure?" she asked. "It's for you," the boy said with a smile that lit up his whole face. "I like to see people happy." Sarah accepted the balloon. It was a simple gesture, but it touched her deeply. She felt a warmth spread through her chest, something she hadn't felt in a long time. "Thank you," she said to the boy. "This is very kind of you." The boy just smiled and ran back to his friends, the balloon bobbing cheerfully behind him. Sarah watched him go, then took a deep breath and let the balloon float into the air. As it drifted higher and higher, a sense of lightness filled her. It was like the balloon was taking her worries with it, leaving her with a sense of freedom and possibility. She walked home feeling a renewed sense of purpose. She decided to take a break from her usual work and instead explore some new projects that had been on the back burner. She started by sketching ideas in her notebook, letting her imagination flow freely. She found that she was enjoying the process and her creative spark began to reignite. Days turned into weeks and Sarah was surprised by her own transformation. The projects she started were exciting and challenging, and she felt truly fulfilled by her work again. The children's laughter, the boys' kindness, and the simple act of letting go of the balloon had changed her perspective. She realized that sometimes the smallest things can have the biggest impact on our lives. A moment of joy, a small act of kindness, or simply a change in perspective can be all it takes to rediscover our passions and reignite our creativity. Sarah knew she still had a long way to go, but she was no longer afraid. She was ready to embrace the possibilities and let her creativity soar, just like the red balloon. Vocabulary notes. Hues, noun, different shades or colours. Example, the sunset painted the sky in hues of orange, pink and purple. Other examples, the artist used hues of blue and green to create a calming atmosphere. Note, hues is often used to describe the colours of something that is changing, like a sunset or the leaves in autumn. Rut, noun, a fixed, unchanging pattern of behaviour, especially one that is boring or unsatisfying. Example, Sarah felt trapped in a rut, doing the same work every day. Other examples, he was stuck in a rut and needed a change in his life. The company was in a rut and needed to find new customers. Note, rut is often used to describe a situation where someone feels stuck or uninspired. Rekindle, verb, to bring back to life or reawaken. Example, Sarah wished she could rekindle her creative spark. Other examples, the couple rekindled their romance after years of being apart. The government is trying to rekindle the economy. Note, rekindle is often used to describe something that was lost or forgotten and is now being brought back. Hesitate, verb, to pause before doing something because you are unsure or nervous. Example, Sarah hesitated before accepting the balloon. Other examples, he hesitated before answering the question. She hesitated before jumping into the pool. Note: hesitate can often indicate that someone is unsure, afraid, or unwilling to do something. Perspective, noun, a way of seeing or thinking about something. Example: the balloon changed Sarah's perspective on her work. Other examples: from a different perspective, the problem seems less serious. He needed to gain a new perspective on his life. Note: perspective is important for understanding how different people might view the same thing. Reignite, verb, to make something start again or burn brightly again. Example: Sarah's creativity was reignited by the boy's simple gesture. Other examples: the new CEO reignited the company's profits. The speaker's words reignited the crowd's enthusiasm. Note: reignited implies that something has been dormant or inactive and is now being brought back to life. Embrace, verb, to accept something willingly or enthusiastically. Example: Sarah was ready to embrace the possibilities and let her creativity soar. Other examples: she embraced her new life in the city. The company embraced new technology. Note: embrace suggests a positive attitude and willingness to accept something. Story written by onemin.ai. Image created by onemin.ai. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.